fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. Yes, I am early. Aha. I'm early today because we need to talk. I just couldn't wait. I've got most of the stuff done for today, through the day, with the day. And let's start with Dubois versus AJ. This is officially reflections of yesterday. Bars. People. I can't tell you of the hundreds, bro, of people that have inboxed me. I'm sad. I'm crushed. I'm defeated. Listen, that's the sport of boxing. Okay? It's heavyweight boxing. Heavyweight boxing is heavyweight boxing. One punch can change everything. I've been telling you guys that. I've been telling you guys this for a long time. Okay. We've seen reactions. We've seen everything that we thought we were going to see. However, has this ever happened before to AJ? Not as brutal, no. But is this something new? Has AJ ever lost? Yes, he has. In fact, this is his fourth loss. And I got to tell you guys, listen, I understand people are still in shock. You know, Dean Butcher, AJ is finished. Daniel became more powerful after losing his virginity in Brazil. Listen. Brazil, I don't think is a factor. I think Brazil was somewhat of a prize or a consolation prize for Daniel, because he was there on holiday, bro. That's what he was there for. And it didn't have anything to do with Riza Fox or anybody else that tried to say he was there to see a girlfriend. Many, maybe women, but not a girlfriend, okay? Ask Skip, no more rebuilding for AJ. Either jump right back at the top level or retire. He looked completely washed up. He looked completely unprepared. But the reason why I say that is because he fought like a novice. If you want to blame anyone, I mean, look who everybody was pissed off, bro. Even Eddie Hearn was. I mean, he looked like he was probably the coolest, the calmest. Turkey Al-Sheikh looked pissed, bro. He looked mad, bro. I say, and I think Joshua doing what he did, fighting the way he fought, you got to ask yourself, at what other profession could you make those type of mistakes and still keep a job? You know what I mean? Like, we've heard of bad days, but bro, if you fight twice a year normally, that's what a normal fighter to his caliber fights twice a year. You don't have time to be throwing punches like this and keeping your guard, like, and your other guard down. Like, that stuff you should have learned a long time ago. Again, you think Canelo Alvarez is ever going to fight like that? Throw one punch without his guard being down. Like, bro, that type of stuff was so amateurish. It was amateur night. No more rebuilding for AJ. Yeah, well, look. AJ has she could show us how he can improve. You know, I'll say this about Anthony Joshua. It wasn't the fact that Danny Dubois' jab was good. We knew that. It wasn't that jab, that how heavy those shots were. We knew that. We knew Danny Dubois could hurt AJ. He's already done it. We knew that. We knew all of this stuff. What I'm disappointed in is the defense of Anthony Joshua. Now, we've had a Fields Day. In this community and other places, we've heard and talked about Deontay Wilder, how he did not put up his guard. That's how he was caught with Big Bang Zhang's right hook, and it spent him around and he got caught. Now it's AJ's turn. Everyone gets it. I'm sorry. Everyone gets it. No, I'm not. Everyone gets that ass whooping, that criticism. Okay? They get that roasting. Why? Because AJ didn't do his job. Period. He didn't do his job defensively. Dubois was faster. His jab was better. He stood his ground. He stayed in the middle of the ring. He pushed AJ back. Anyone that was fighting that way was destined to win, especially if he landed. And I don't think it was about, how hard they get. It ain't about how hard a guy he gets hit. It's what he gets hit by and what can he take. Okay, let me do this. Let me start this as an experiment. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Boom. Now feed on that for a second. No, Anthony Joshua, no. Every evening, Kurt, AJ got dusted, plain and simple. Why AJ could not defend or counter, I don't know. Daryl Masters. You got to ask AJ that. Only he was the one that did it. He was the one that did it. He was the one that shocked everybody by the lack of defense. You know what I mean? It's either got to be, it's either got to be complacency or ego. Well, that's actually a part of the package. See, when you get complacent and you're used to making all these millions of dollars and you think that people can't hit you back. Daniel Dubois was a kid that rocked the hell out of AJ as a kid. He's watched AJ for a while. Frank Warren signed and did the right and made the right decision signing that young man. That's why he didn't go to the Olympics, because he wanted to make money. Underestimating Dubois. I guess he thought that he was going to come out there and outbox him. And he said it. He said, I don't have to knock you out to beat you. He thought he was going to go out there and knock out Dubois. By the time he decided, hey, you know what, fight or flight, it was already too late, because Dubois had already hurt him to the point where he'd hit him with every shot that he could possibly hit him with. The jab was bothering him. The left hook hurt him. The overhand right was the first to crack that cherry. Okay? The first to do damage on AJ. It's a straight RT AJ Joshua, not a right uppercut. I mean, that was the stupidest thing ever. Why would you try to throw a right uppercut from that far away? When I saw it, it didn't look like. I'm like, what was he trying to throw? Why did he throw the same damn shot that he landed with? See, stuff like that. Maybe AJ was not even thinking right based on the fact that his bell got rung to that ability, to that point, to that capacity. When he got hit, because he really, after the shot, he was kind of, when Daniel came over to congratulate him, he was still kind of like, like he was drunk, bro. Oh, it was ego. A fast start by Ngannou and not trying to save his cardio. Well, no. If it was that case, AJ would have went for that shot anyway. But it was Dubois that pounced on him. It's hard to wake up and do road work at 5 a.m. if you're sleeping in silk pajamas. Word of the day. You said it all, bro. A lot of smoke blew up his arse. Yeah, the Hugh Hefner dressing gown. I was like, where's your pipe and slippers? I know, right? Why? He walked straight into a right hand. Like, dude, even I could understand that Andy Ruiz because he had dropped Andy. And with the shot he caught Andy with, bro, let me do this. Andy Ruiz, Jarrell Miller. Yo, bro, they got the best chins in the business. Joyce, he used to. He was on that list, but he's not on that list no more. I don't think he can take those shots being dropped by, of course, Derek Warchisora. Why was AJ urinating like a dog at the end? I don't know what that means. Paul CX. What we know for sure is Hrgovic for sure has the Vital McCall-esque chin. Yeah, Hrgovic's tough too, bro. In fact, I would like to see a rematch between him and Philip Hrgovic. And for the record, Danny Dubois, yeah, he snatched that Bernard Hopkins a paper out of his book of rough tactics, bro. He's done that because he had but Joshua a few times. You know what I mean? And with the elbow. That was, that was frustration because Joshua kept holding, trying to survive. So, I'll let that one slide because that's understandable. But no, man. AJ had a game plan until he felt Dubois' power. Dark Dent, what's up, brother? Welcome back. His trainer said they worked on an uppercut by then AJ wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, he kept throwing this right up. Like, dude, why would you throw it from that far away? You can't throw and land an uppercut from that far away. Dubois would destroy Hrgovic now. He is a lot better technically. No, he's not. He's the same. What are you talking about? He's a lot better technically. Bro, that was just the last fight. Same trainer, same person, same year. He's not indestructible, bro. That's people need it. This is heavyweight boxing. Everyone's all shocked. Everyone's all shocked. Yeah, does Anthony Joshua have a glass chin? Okay, we have 57 votes. 56% says yes, he has a glass chin. 44% says no, he doesn't. Okay, let's get that to 100 and then we'll check it from there because it's kind of close. But I'm getting the gist of what people are saying or what people are thinking. Hrgovic just ran out of gas. Hrgovic came in, and I don't know what Hrgovic's doing. And it's going to be hard for Hrgovic because, I don't know how the IBF operates, but it's going to be difficult for him to get a fight with Danny Dubois, especially when Joshua has a rematch clause. You crazy thinking he's got better Fizz. He's likely to get beat if the Parker fight. Let me tell you guys something. This is heavyweight boxing. Does it suck? Well, it sucks for everyone involved. Yeah. The only person it doesn't suck for is Dubois. AJ should be slapped upside the head, bro. You know what I mean? And it's AJ's fault. Bro, nobody does that. Wilder and AJ, they're in the same boat, bro. They're in the same exact boat. Why? Because they both thought all I need to do is go out there and win without a game plan. I don't think Dubois is unstoppable. He's not unstoppable. What are you talking about? That man was one punch from going down himself. And here's the deal. Maybe Dubois, when he got hit, you seen his legs. His legs were starched. He just wasn't hurt like that because he hadn't got hit like that all night. AJ didn't catch him with a right hand like that in the first, the second, the third, the fourth. This was the fifth round, and this was AJ's last. AJ only had one shot left before he was knocked spark out. And if you really pay attention, the right hand that he got caught with at the end, really wasn't a good right hand. It was just kind of think about it. AJ has a paper mashed chin. Let's go. We got 19 more votes. Dubois has low blowed and headbutt. This is to show Triple D's fights dirty intentionally. Yeah. Well, he told us that. He said, I'm going to do everything by any means necessary. He said that. You thought you didn't believe him based on what happened in the Hrgovic fight? That's why I'm like, yo, give Hrgovic another shot, because the fight was not, it wasn't stopped because he dropped him how many times or he knocked him out like he did AJ. No, it was stopped because of the cuts. And everybody said, oh, that was from the punches. How do we know if he headbutt him? You don't know where those shots originated from. All we do know is if the punches did cause the cuts, who's to say the headbutts didn't add more insult to injury? Who's to say that didn't happen? So everybody's talking about this. I be damned. We need to start looking at Filip Hrgovic and giving him another shot. Yes, Danny Dubois was going to win any means necessary. He didn't give a damn. You know, I think that's going to bite him in the ass eventually, quickly, honestly. Why? Because he's going to be unlikable. You know what I mean? Danny Dubois was better being the AJ, the Queensberry AJ clone than being the person that whoever's trying to make him out to be, because he's not a guy that, for one, he's not really smart enough to be clever about being disliked. If he does something, it comes off bad because he's not that bright. Okay, he has something like he's not the sharpest shed in the tool. Let's just say that. And he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's just say that. He's not. So if he goes out there and he gets beat by Parker or somebody like that, and remember, that's the fighter in Days of Reckoning that he did not want to fight. That's why he chose Jarrell Miller, because he didn't want someone that knew how to move and box. And I guarantee you, with Joseph Parker, along with the tutelage of Andy Lee, he would not put himself in that situation. Hell, I would want to see a Jarrell Miller fight, honestly, because Jarrell Miller ran out of gas. I know he ran out of gas. That's not to say he would beat Dubois, but I think he would give it a good enough go. You know, he was there. Everybody was there, bro. Everybody, except for Wilder. Wilder was the only person that was he was not around. You know, nervous. He looked like he did in the Ruiz. Dubois would KO Fury. I think Fury would have enough sense not to engage in fights until he recuperated. See, one thing about Tyson, he's tougher than people think he is, but he's smart enough to get the hell out of Dodge when things are not going right. You know what I mean? He's not going to let you do what AJ crumbles when he gets hurt. He does not like to get blitzed. He does not like to attack. I'm telling you guys, what did I tell you? AJ has the Vladimir Klitschko syndrome. He does not like to be pressured at all. And if you know you don't like to be pressured, you better be damn good at your defense. You can't slack on your defense. You can't slack on your defense. You can't do that. That's just, look, that does not make sense. This man come up going straight back with his face. What? Like, bro, look, I'm disappointed in AJ to the point where, could he do better? Yeah, I think he could do better. You know what I mean? Will he beat Daniel Dubois? Listen to this. Before I answer that question, let's look at this poll. Okay, we got 112. 55% out of over 100 votes believes AJ has a glass chin. 45% of the people say, no, he does not. He does have a good chin, I'm assuming, or it's not a glass chin or a weak chin. And for the people, the 45 that believed that AJ has a chin, you're right. Do you guys understand that shot he took from Daniel Dubois in the first round? That knocked out over 90% of people that got hit with it. They did not get back up. Period. I.e. Trevor Bryan. Think about it. AJ got up 4 times, bro. He was knocked down 5. AJ doesn't have a glass chin. His chin is average. Not the best, not the worst. Listen, that man took a lot of shots. You know, that man fought off heart alone. Unfortunately, he didn't fight off common sense and training. Damn training, fighting off heart. Okay, what does heart get you if you can't win? It gets you still knocked out. It gets you still damaged. It gets you looking all drunk and woozy after the fight. No, fighting off power is only good when you're doing just as much damage to the other guy and you're testing the other guy's heart, which Daniel honestly didn't really get tested. See, Filip Hrgovic was able to land so many right hands. And AJ sat his ass down there and watched like this, like a kid in a candy store, thinking, if I was that guy, if I was that guy, if I was that guy, that's the problem. Counterpunch. AJ watched Dubois get hit with so many right hands that it disarmed his ass. He's thinking, oh man, this is like my younger brother, my younger sparring partner. I'm like, I got 8 years on this guy. Yeah, he caught me, he's strong, but I'm gonna mess him up. He even said before the fight, I didn't have time to do the video because it was already live. He was saying that, hey, Dubois ain't good enough. I was watching the Hrgovic fight, and he said Dubois wasn't good enough. That's what he said. Eat crow, bro. Bars. People are sick now. People are absolutely stomach sick. Seriously. Seriously, bro. I told people about it that followed AJ because they think, chicks, they think he looked good and all that. I was like, yo, your boy got whooped. Oh, God. Yeah. AJ didn't do any proper homework. He was too sure he would just sweep him away. That's all. That's all he was doing. He's seen Hrgovic and he saw and he put himself in the shoes of Hrgovic and thought that Danny Dubois can't get any better. Danny Dubois won't be prepared. And he sat there and watched it front row. Sit there and watch it. He ain't good. He ain't no good. And you let that man go in there. And I'm so proud of Daniel. You know why I'm proud of Daniel? Daniel did not have the best training camp. Daniel had drama. Daniel's daddy was the culprit. Okay, Daniel's daddy got into it with Spencer Farron, okay, because he told Spencer Farron something that Spencer Farron turned around and told the world. And then Daniel Dubois' father, in change, sent him some legal papers. Then Don Charles gets sick, so he can't even be around his fighter for the last 7 days. However, here's the thing. By 7 days, you're already done. Those 7 days of waiting, Don Charles had already did his job that his dad didn't believe he could do. John Charles had already done it. Spencer Farron just spilled the beans on how his father felt about him. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. We'll talk about that later because Spencer Farron is coming to the channel this week. Okay, so we're going to chop it up live, okay, this week. And all that was done. And Daniel had already admit, like, yo, bro, he was there with remember when Derek Chisora say, hey, look at me, bro, what are you looking around for? He told him, he said, man, it's been a tough camp. So the camp wasn't great for Dubois. It was not. AJ got smashed chasing greatness. No shame in that. Listen, how many times has somebody said, oh, man, he quit? Did he quit? Did AJ quit now? No, he got knocked out. Now everybody still got something to say. Bro, this is heavyweight boxing. One of those guys were going to get knocked out anyway. The only problem is this is what happens when things don't go to plan. Everybody gets all bent. And I don't see why you guys are getting bent. Why are we pissed off? You didn't think Dubois couldn't handle or couldn't take AJ to the ground if he caught him with the shots that he caught him with? If he hit him, you knew that was going to happen. 248 pounds compared to 252, a career high. A young guy like that, 27 years of age. Come on, bro, with all that testosterone flowing from his balls to his fists to the bottoms of his feet. Yeah, he's ready to knock somebody out. Absolutely. And he did exactly what he was trained to do. He wasn't getting 20, 10, 20, 25 million, $30 million. You know? He wasn't getting that. He didn't have people, he didn't have all that pressure. Dubois just knew he had a game plan and he had the right team. So here's the thing. For everybody involved that you think Don Charles is a trash trainer, go eat crow. Because he did that. He was in his corner. He supported him. He did the best staying away from him when he was sick, but he came back to show his fighter off. AJ just has a physique of an Adonis, not the skills of a boxer. Look, let me tell you something. If he can't correct that, he shouldn't be fighting. Because who wants to see someone just get knocked out without defending themselves? Skrilla 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you, Tony Lyons. Trying to do all that headbutting, beat Triple D with not take the rematch, Bo, no matter how much money he gets offered. Listen, you guys are going to think I'm nuts. Everybody's saying this. Everybody said this when look. AJ fights Dubois again. He will knock out Dubois. I've said it. If he fights Dubois again, if that fight happens, I don't think it'll be right away. No. But if AJ fights Dubois again, he will knock out Dubois because it's going to be one or the other. It's not going to last. Dubois was already getting tired. Eric Curvin, counterpunch to you. Let me tell you something. If he fights Dubois again, he's going to knock out Daniel Dubois because he already knows I can't fuck around. I can't play. I can't pretend I'm someone else because Dubois didn't train for Philip Hergovic like he trained for Anthony Joshua. Yes, really, Cruiser might. Think about it. All this was, and everybody, see, we pretended, oh, well, whoever scores first will win. We only thought that because we thought AJ would. Let's just be real. We thought that AJ would land that right hander when he landed Wyndham and Ngannou fight and take Dubois' ass down. Dubois, I think, has a better chin. He's younger. Dubois younger. Yes, he's younger. But if he hits Dubois like Dubois hit him in the first round, it's going to be a totally different issue. Now, to be fair, since Dubois does have a better chin, I feel, because he's younger, okay? Because who's he been in there with that really can crash like that? Who has Dubois ever been in there with? Think about it. Who is the hardest puncher Dubois ever faced? Come on, tell me. Who is the hardest puncher that he's ever faced? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell me? Joyce? Joyce don't even fucking punch hard. He just keeps going like an Energizer bunny. Big Baby, he ain't known for punching either. Hello, Kurt. In my opinion, Father Time is on AJ Wilder Fury. Oh, well, I'm trying to ask you guys. We got a super chat. Shadow XJ. No point watching every fight wondering if this is going to be the punch that disables AJ for the rest of the fight. AJ is done, my friend. Hey, he's done in that fight. He's knocked out. You know, look. AJ got whooped. Why? Because AJ went straight back with his chin up. He said that after the fight. He knew that when it started. Now, if he didn't know, if he was like, if Francis, like, dude, we did everything right. It was nothing that I could feel that I did wrong. Well, how about, why did you get in a southpaw stance for a right hand, perfect right hand counter? Those are things you tell yourself. That's why he should get rid of Ben Davison. Don't do that. Don't do that. You were in the wrong. Don't shit on the trainer. People do that all the time. They shit on the trainer, and it's like, hey, what's going on with you? Right? Hello, Kurt. Father Time is on AJ, Fury, and Wilder. Listen, they could be on their way out, but I know that AJ can do better than that. Now, will he still get knocked out? I don't know. But I predict, and this is a bold prediction, and I thought about it. You know, I say, well, Daniel Dubois is good. But how good is he? You know what I mean? Because see, here's my thing. Daniel Dubois by the fifth round was slowing down. He wasn't the same fighter he was with the first 4 rounds. This cat was slowing down. Now, mind you, if AJ's guard was up, if AJ had better defense, that would have been a different fight. It would have been. But the hardest puncher that Daniel Dubois has fought is the dude he knocked out, AJ. We ain't never seen Dubois get hit like that and do that little dance. We've never saw that from Dubois. He just didn't go down like Andy Ruiz went down. Okay? That's all that really means. Okay, I'm missing a super chat or something. Let's see. Because I don't see another super chat. Let's see. All right. Y'all, Tundal. AJ has never learned how to fight on the back foot, same as Wilder. Um, I just think AJ does not know. AJ just does not handle pressure well. We know that about AJ. He does not handle pressure well. When he gets blitzed, when you saw him get blitzed, I was like, it was I see in the first round, bro. Mama Lou in the building. You know, I mean, did this happen to Lennox Lewis? Yeah, it happened to Lennox Lewis. Him's punched out his body. It was time for Fire him to retire. um, Even if AJ gets a rematch with Dubois and wins, it's not going to matter. AJ's been exposed for the fourth time. Okay, well, he got beat by one guy back to back, and then the other two he's avenged. So the only person that has beat him without him beating them back is Alexander Usyk. However, Alexander Usyk, people, is the GOAT of this era. That's all. That's all that. See, and here's the thing. And I know you guys don't want to see a rematch because if you either believe AJ will get hurt, which this is boxing, you can get bodied in there. You can get bodied in there. Okay. If he beats Triple D, it's a huge redemption. Yes, I mean, but he can do that, and it's not a really big deal. Just Dubois. And look, here's the thing. We can now see how Dubois handles success. We can see how he handles success. Let's see him do the Andy Ruiz. Kurt, what about Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller? Bro, I've been waiting for that fight. I've been waiting for Jarrell Miller or for AJ to decide, you know what, let me give Miller a shot. But now, do you think AJ would want to fight Jarrell Miller before getting a rematch because a rematch is in the books or on the contract? He's going to want to fight that. Hey, would you watch me once I go pro? Absolutely, Jay Aggression. Why not? Why not? Serious. Now, I'll tell you something else, people. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to tell you guys something. If let's just pray that those tests come back fine for both fighters. I'm going to put it to you like that because if we see if we see another case like that, bro, they're going to that any means necessary. Daniel Dubois will then turn into the dirtiest fighter in the sport of boxing overnight because he will be the representation of someone like Jarrell Miller attempting to do what Jarrell Miller did, but actually slid through with it. You understand? And looking at that, for what it's worth, Jarrell Miller would have probably destroyed AJ when they fought, based on the amount of substances in it. You think about it, Jarrell Miller can take punches, bro. Think of that. Even if AJ would have hit him, he would have still been there, and he would have been juiced up with 3 different shites in his system. He would eventually caught AJ in, you know. But he caught AJ, bro. All these were on the chin shots. He caught this man on the chin. And I'm thinking, like, dude, why is your chin in the air like that? Who does that? Y'all think AJ is natty. Really think it is natty. I don't know what that means. Miller doesn't hit that hard. Okay. Dubois' demeanor is of someone who is on PEDs. Punch resistance has skyrocketed tenfold as well. Something is rotten. Bro, I'm going to tell you, let's just hope Danny Dubois did this right. Because based on the mindset, the demeanor, do whatever it takes, what any means necessary, and then he pops for the rope. Then you've seen him headbutt, you've seen him low blow, you've seen him with the elbow bars. Think about what I'm saying. If this man tests positive, bro, That's crazy. He said natty means natural. You think? Yeah, people been saying that, but listen, here's the thing: if he was all that juiced up, why is he face down, ass up in the air like he was doing a break dance? Crabby fucker. I knew Dubious would KO AJ. Of course, AJ is not natty. Kurt, natty means someone who don't use roids. Okay. I know you flogs would accuse him of cheating. You nut huggers are toxic, bro. Mr. T, this is how you come off. Like, hey, let's just hope no one. You don't want a problem anywhere, especially with drugs. If so, wouldn't make it the fourth boxer versus AJ? Yeah, or the fifth. Kurt has, I say, I have an instinct. He's gonna come up dirty. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin, if he comes up dirty, bro, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. My man James Bash coming in with that cash. Appreciate your brother. Let's see what he says. Peace, Kurt. Great night of boxing. Great work with the live stream. AJ was not disciplined yesterday and put up a disappointing performance. He also fumbled the $100 million bag against Fury. End of an era. Yeah, I mean, you listen. The same way, people. The same way that we can talk about Wilder, we have to talk about AJ. It's his time to get it in. Everyone gets that ass tapped, especially from this last generation, which is looking like better days have seen all of these three kings. Absolutely. That goes for Fury, that goes for Joshua, that goes for Wilder. The last king was Lennox Lewis, right? Well, Vladimir, the Vladimirs. So the kings before the kings. Okay. Now take that under advisement. And Lennox Lewis himself labeled these guys the three kings. So here's the thing. None of these guys are claiming that they're retired. None of those guys are saying, I don't know, man. Let me go home and rest. Let me go home and be with my family and I'll get back to you. No. That looks like and sounds like grounds for somebody that's quit or about to retire. None of these dudes are doing that. Wilder, he got knocked out. Joshua, he got knocked out. Boxing Logics United. Me and Boxing Waves talked you up, bro. We was talking last night. And I said, man, where is Boxing Logics United? Boxing pugilism. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Blue, Boxing Logics United in the building. Kurt, what about Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder next? I don't think he's earned anything. I don't think that AJ's earned a fight with Wilder nor Wilder with AJ. Why are we like to just see two guys that got their ass whooped? Someone has to redeem themselves. At least give these guys a win in between their encounter. Is that fair enough for anybody? They both lost and will make money. Yeah, I hear you, but then what would they get if they fought and won? Who's the best out of the guys that used to be who they were? Because they've been knocked off by guys that are currently on the top? No. I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't see that. I don't see Joshua feeling comfortable with fighting Deontay Wilder when he knows Dubois then just stomped a mud hole in him. You know what I mean? I don't even think Joshua, I think, is more of a tunnel vision cat than that. I just don't want. I wonder where the hell was his tunnel vision defense? Because you know that Dubois throws looping shots. James Bash once again coming in with that cash. Dubois ain't on the juice, y'all. AJ got the ass whooping of the century. Let's just accept it and move on. LO to the L. James Bash continue coming in with that cash and that counterpunch. Listen, I think it's unfair to say, oh, he's on the juice. If he does pop dirty, he's going to pop dirty. And it's going to crack the boxing world wide open, just like Dubois cracked AJ wide open last night. You know what I mean? But, it's crazy. Anyone seen who is HUW? Who's that? Face down, ass up. Yeah, bro. Dubois, bro, he's 27. The dude just turned 27. 27 years old fighting somebody that's 35. AJ will be 35 next month. Me, AJ, and Anthony Joshua, we all got the same birthday. I mean, not same birthday, but same birthday month. That's what I meant to say. Dubois is the future. Kurt, how long left till the next generation of heavyweights will happen? It's happening, Mohammed Rayhan. It's happening right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. The new guys are coming in style. Okay? The new guys are coming in style. AJ got beat so bad, even Ladena wants a piece. Well, and Ladena is a pretty heavy-handed, but he wasn't the hardest puncher. But that didn't stop Dubois from taking that knee. I don't know what was wrong with Dubois. I wonder what the hell was his dark place. Because that was before the Usyk fight. It would be a tragedy if he did pop for pads. Here's the thing. Let's counterpunch that. Okay, let's reverse it. It would be a blessing and a normal standard protocol if he did pass his test. If they both tested negative for everything, that would be better. Then we can deal with the hard truth that a lot of people are not accepting. AJ got whooped last night because he forgot how to fight like a fucking professional. There, I said it. This man fought like an amateur novice last night. He didn't even fight like a contender. No guy fights like that unless you're accustomed to getting knocked out. The guys that use and still have those habits are going straight back with his fucking chin in the air, you know what I mean, or going straight back in general. They tend to get knocked out because a guy sees, oh, he doesn't have good defense. There you go. Take that with you to the damn ground, you dummy, because you don't know how to protect yourself. Yeah, and the jab was the first thing that bothered AJ, but that wasn't what put him down. The overhand right put him down because AJ, I like, you see a guy coming. You seen the punch. And I'm like, dude. And a shorter guy would always deceive you with a shot. He could have slipped down and put his elbow to the chest of Anthony Joshua. Facts, Kurt, still got love for AJ, but he was poor. Yeah. I mean, it's disappointing because it's almost like, yo, AJ, bro, you knew better than that. You knew better than that. It is AJ did the things. Listen, people, AJ did the things that people used to shit on Wilder for. That's why both of those guys, those ex-champions, are in the same boat. AJ would still beat the ish out of most of his critics' opinions, or like ours says, everyone's got most of them. Most of them stink. I desperately need that rematch because AJ fought like a dickhead. What TWF? What he doing? AJ is way better than that. People like Hatman now saying Triple D is much faster than AJ. Better boxer and footwork. Well, I can tell you this, guys. Let's credit the trainer. Let's credit the trainer, Don Charles. You guys remember Don Charles said that I know AJ real well. I just seen an interview with Don Charles. He was like, I hated it was Joshua because I know Joshua. Do you guys remember Don Charles was the guy that AJ asked, how do I beat Usyk in the very first fight? Do you guys remember that? Same dude. The same dude. He knows AJ very well. And he's training Danny Dubois. Nobody connected that. You know? Well, I don't think it's got anything to do with Ben Davison. Okay, come on. He helps Fury get back. The ring gets hurt by Wallen. Big John has a tantrum. Now everybody's doing it again after we like being AJ. AJ needs to fight Wilder. They're done. Hello, chat and Kurt. What's up, James? What's up, brother? 13 title fights. AJ's a legend of the sport. Nobody can deny. But here's the thing. The dude broke a record and came out there and fought the poorest he ever fought. See, it was a disrespect for the venue. It was a disrespect for the venue. See, here's the problem. Daniel Dubois, it will never be this way. There'll never be another AJ, not in our era. There will never be another AJ that can sell that many tickets. Triple D also broke the record. That's who he fought. Nobody came there to see Triple D, bro. They came there to see AJ. You have to understand what this is. That's just like Canelo Alvarez last week, the weekend before. That's like people saying, oh, if Belonga would have beat Canelo, that's like people saying, oh, well, they came there to see Belonga. You know, that's bullshit. They came there to see Canelo, bro. They came there to see Anthony Joshua. So let's stop the cap. It ain't going to be another guy like that. Based on what that is, his star power is much more than his discipline in the sport of boxing. You're worried about 3 times, and you're worried about shit that you ain't even accomplished yet. You see what I'm saying? He's talking about 3 times. And I'm thinking like, okay, how many times did you got knocked down? 3 times? Come on, bro. Daniel different, do voodoo. Yeah, total disappointment. But bro, he should have came to the spirit of the arena. That doesn't hold up to what he did with Klitschko. Yeah, he went down too. He got his ass whooped, got dropped. You know, Klitschko let him back in the fight like a dummy, right? Taking his time like he does. This guy got to set things up. You know what I mean? But no, don't blame Ben Davison, even though I don't know what Ben was telling him. But I can imagine this, though, and here's the counter. And I probably think nobody want to hear this. Nobody want to hear this. You think if Derek James was in that corner, you think Derek James would have actually liked what AJ was doing? Derek James would have been cussing his arse off. Keep your hands up, AJ. Don't come straight back. Keep your hands up. And he would have been AJ. Time to dump Joshua and back Dubois. See, that's what everybody thinks. How about this? How about this, people? Here's a good idea. How about let's not dump anybody? How about let's support both fighters? You know what I mean? Now, who's saying you shouldn't follow Daniel Dubois? I love his girlfriend and his sister. That's not really his girlfriend, but I like his lady friend, the Brazilian queen, and his sister. Okay? Caroline got it going on. I like Caroline. Caroline's a beast, bro. I've been telling you guys that. Caroline is a beast, and she's cute too. But Daniel Dubois, you know, he's the quiet lad, okay? He has a promoter for a reason. AJ's a warrior, not a warrior. Shout out to Forehead Push-Ups. Imagine if AJ, after nodding to the crowd, would have KO Triple D with the bomb in the 5th. That final CP from Triple D was a tribute to your channel, Kurt. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, bro, if that would have been dope. People was looking for that. King Henry, what'd you say? Roasted Icons. All the AJ fans will be jumping on the bandwagon now, going from AJ to Triple D like they did AJ to Usyk. And I don't understand. Like, I had Usyk beating Joshua, if you guys remember. And I think I pissed a lot of people off. But what do you want me to do? You want me to not be me? Like, here's my thing. I'm an AJ fan, but I'm not an AJ fanboy. There's a big difference between AJ fanboys. Fan is a root word of what word? Fanatical. I'm not fanatical about any damn body. Period. No fighter. That's why people ask me, who's your favorite fighter of all time? I don't fucking have one. That's why. Because it's disrespectful from the eras of the people that did what they did when they were doing what they were doing. And you can't take that away. You just need to respect what was going on at the time. We have to speak the truth. Come on, Marcus Carwell. We need to speak the truth. The truth is the fact that AJ, if he's not going to bring us the passion that we've seen before, he should retire. That's the truth. Because who wants to see a man that young at 34, still 34? He'll be 35 pretty soon. Okay, that man, who wants to see him get knocked out like that? I don't. I don't want to see Wilder get knocked out like that if it takes. That's not funny. Even though I laugh like a mother. But it's not funny, though. It's not funny. It's not humorous to see someone get beat up. Kurt, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. AJ lost the game plan after taking the first right hand. Well, okay, I admit that I am at the point I get stressed out when things go wrong, but I can see what went wrong and who was wrong. Well, get this. AJ was wrong. This man was wrong. Kurt, let's be honest. AJ still has the best resume than Tyson Fury, Wilder, and Usyk, to be the truth. Joshua, the number one Joshua fanboy channel is Counterpunch. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I picked Usyk to beat Anthony Joshua. So you still think that they're Slep Rock? 35 AJ in his prime age, wise for heavyweight. Well, for 4 losses, that doesn't see. If this was UFC, this would be no big deal. Kurt is a fanboy for nobody. I'm not. And see, everybody like, dude, you think that? Just like I like Dubois, but I didn't think he was going to beat Joe Joyce. And just because I have someone losing don't mean I don't like them. So it is what it is. Clearly, Usyk has the best resume. He's the best heavyweight. Fury, AJ, Dubois, Chisora. AJ versus Dubois in Africa. Why would they be in Africa? What, for AJ? Kurt, AJ will now just become a pay fighter only. He will fight people like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I hope not, man. I don't think he's that bad off. Parker has a great resume. Parker does have a very good resume. You know what I mean? Parker has a very good resume. Jose Chavez, AJ will win the rematch. Well, here's the thing. It's just time to shit on AJ. It's a big shit sandwich, people, and we all got to take a bite. AJ will go back to selling weed. Look at AJ versus Wilder next. Get it over with already. Kurt, I'm going to see AJ in a couple weeks. If I'm allowed to interview him, I'm going to ask him what the fuck happened. Can I send you the video to talk on the conversation of what happened? Yeah, bro. You can send it to me. Give you a shout out, man. If you got a YouTube channel, that would probably be best. But yeah, send me the video. My boy, Kurt, top 5. Grayson, appreciate you, brother. AJ is in for the cash as if Fury. AJ would have joined Kronk's gym. Well, AJ needs to work on his defense, man. You need offense. And see, even the offense you have to question. Like, why would you throw a right uppercut when you could have threw a right hand? See, Daniel Dubois wasn't like his defense was just all that great. I mean, he got caught, and I think he got caught because I think Daniel Dubois, he was seeming like he got fatigued. He seemed like he got fatigued in there. Like, look, I'm tired. Then crash, he gets caught with a right hand. I heard Eddie Hearn say there is a rematch clause, but then Frank Warren said there is not. So, no, there's a rematch clause, or he wouldn't have said that. My little channel is for cars, bro. I've only like 30 people. Okay, I understand. A right uppercut while trading. AJ needs to fight a done Wilder, then Fury, then call it a day. I feel sorry for AJ. Everyone on him, he fought poor. I mean, he did fight poor. Why are you feeling sorry for him? You shouldn't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for anybody that fought like that. I feel sorry for him if he hurt something or damaged something that he can't repair, like his health. AJ is a millionaire. I don't feel sorry for him. When AJ cracked Triple D, he was tired, but Triple D managed to put that right hand in. WTF. Did he try to throw an uppercut? Yes, he did. Instead of just throwing another right, pow! He probably would have dropped Danny Dubois. Or Danny Dubois and him would have landed each other with a right hand. You know what I mean? Dark Room 2.0. Hey, that Dark Room helped him before, and he should have got in it. Kurt takes no prisoners. Damn AJ and Wilder. They're both in jail. Put their asses in the clink. Because Deontay Wilder did the same shit. Throwing a right hand, at least he was throwing a right hand. You know, you got something coming from way down here. What? Dude, I see that. I see, bow! I see that right uppercut you're throwing, bro. Dubois did his homework. That's the difference. AJ did not. AJ looked at Phillip and seen what Phillip could do. Oh, I can whoop him. I ain't got to study him really. But I bet you he will next time. We've seen this with Lennox Lewis and Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman knocked Lennox Lewis out. Knocked him spark out. And what happened in the very next fight? He knocked out that guy. The same thing I think will happen with Dubois. Dubois will get hit early. It won't be what we saw yesterday. It won't, bro, trust me. It won't be like it yesterday. Now, I thought multiple guys were going to go down. I thought that these guys were going to get in there and drop each other. And like, oh, snap, what's going to happen next? AJ got so many close calls. The 2 times, ding, ding, he made it to the count. And he got knocked out the last time. I'm sorry. That's over with. Bro, that's over with. But he knew better than that. Why would you throw that punch from that? You can't be thinking straight. But that's no excuse because the dickhead did it in the first round. If you knew, why would you have your head all in the air? Like, that's stupid. And Alexander Usyk said it, and he wasn't pissed off. He was like, this is boxing. But he went back like this. Like, why would you do that? And Joshua has it bad with that shit. He thinks he's fucking Neo from the Matrix. That's his problem. AJ thinks he's Neo. You ain't Neo. There is no spoon. You ain't Neo. That's bro, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. This dude thought he was Neo from the Matrix. Trinity, help! And fucking Dubois, AJ, look. Let me tell you guys something. I'm an AJ fan. I'm not going to disown AJ, okay? Not going to disown him. But that's not going to stop me. That's not going to stop me from roasting his ass because he needs roasting. That's right. He needs roasting for getting his ass whooped by a bombastic simpleton like Daniel Dubois. There, I said it. Why the hell would he keep his chin in the air, man? He thought he was Neo, James Bash. He thought he was Neo. This dude thought he was Neo. He thought he was Neo. I'm sorry. He thought he was Neo. Kurt, it was a Buster Douglas versus Holyfield all over again. Yep. Buster Douglas Vander looked a lot better, though. Because the punch, understand this, the punch that Holyfield caught him with was stellar. You know, because, yeah, Buster was going, he was going for that punch, and Holyfield, bow! He caught him, bro, and cracked him. How should he have pulled back? He shouldn't have pulled back. You go to the side, bro. Side. Okay, look. Okay, it's easy. You guys can see me, right? Okay, if my hands are down, what's going to stop me from getting punched in the face? Nothing, right? I have to get out of the line of sight. This is the center line for boxers, okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? If I go back, I'm still in the line of sight, right? I'm still on the center line, aren't I? Bow! Over with. Case closed. That's how it works. That's boxing. You see how easy that was? You got all them damn championship fights, made all that damn money, and you didn't figure that out yet? AJ used no lateral movement. None! Again, he thought he was Neo. AJ has trash head movement. And the thing is, he just stopped using it. It's the basics, bro. James Bash, the basics. He didn't, look, bro, someone like Daniel Dubois is smart enough, though. See, it's good you can be good at talking and saying slick shit. But Daniel Dubois, in retrospect, is actually a lot more intelligent than AJ in a situation where he knows he has to perform because he knows how to do a particular task and how to do it. Not worry about pressure, not saying the slickest shit, not looking the best, not picking the robe, not doing all this bullshit. Getting in there and winning. That's what boxing's about, and Daniel Dubois did that. No, he ain't great, bro. You think Canelo Alvarez would have done that? That's a great fighter. Because he's learned from those mistakes. He's learned that, hey, I can't do this no more in this situation against anybody. Not just the fighters that I don't think as good as I think they are. No, anybody I won't make that mistake with again. That's how you really, truly learn something. That's what. All you guys should learn something from that. And he didn't. See, if AJ was great, there would be no reason that Anthony Joshua got caught with a punch from Andy Ruiz or anyone else. The last shot that he ever would have got caught with, the left hook, he would have never got caught with that punch again if he was a great fighter, because a great fighter knows and learns that from one situation. They know very, very slim you're going to catch me with that shot, because I remember that shot fighting this guy back in 2019, June 1st. And then I knew at that point, that guy caught me with a shot that I knew, oh man, I never really recovered. That's why I knew I always had that guard up. You know? AJ would have been beaten by top 100 on that performance. He was totally unprepared. What was he doing in camp? Exactly. That was my next question. What was he doing in camp? Laughing? Yeah. Well, we're going to Brazil next. Dubois went to Brazil. We're going to Brazil. Me and my crew. We're going to Brazil next. The truth hurt coming in with 499. Dubois went out from round one thinking it's kill or be killed. It took AJ 5 rounds to release. He wasn't just sparring. Exactly. Daniel said that shit too, didn't he? He said that shit too, didn't he? Uh-huh. Give my props. I said Dubois in 7, quitting is behind him. Yo, you did, bro. Shout out to Scance Rants. He said that. I remember reading it yesterday. Triple D was switched on walking to that ring. Joshua looked like he was spaced out. No, he didn't. Joshua looked like he was cool as a cool cucumber. The Ruiz fight, something was wrong. But I don't want to hear that noise. Hammer Scratch, 4 months. Counterpunch Silver in the building. Appreciate the dedication, brother. Appreciate the dedication. Yeah, almost too cool. He didn't look. He wasn't hanging around Errol Spence. Live glitched. You're back though. Okay. AJ was cool, calm, and nervous. Yeah, man. That's what happens, man. If you avoid the basic fundamentals, the most obvious things are going to happen to you. That's what it is. Kurt, is there a rematch clause if AJ was the challenger? And plus, the IBF don't do rematches, so there will be no belt on the line. No, see what happened. I think this went past the IBF. See, the IBF, they need their mandatory. The mandatory was fulfilled when the belt was given to Dubois. So I think he has a year. I'd rather go to Brazil than a dark room. You ain't never lying. How about the dark room in there with a Brazilian chick? Hatman always been up the ruse shit. I believe the rumors on Don and Triple D's camp was made up to get AJ to think there's problems. Maybe. But AJ should have been ready to that. I don't care about the rumors. I don't care about any of that. He should have been ready to fight. Kurt, who you have for Fury versus Usyk? I don't know. But I know Tyson has to go. I bet you Tyson won't go in there showboat no more, will he? DeVille, you ever been to a Diddy party freak off? Nope. It should have been a much better fight. Yeah. You know, AJ's supposed to show him how good of a boxer he was. You can't prove that you're a better boxer if you don't have boxing fundamentals, especially tighten up your defense. You can't show how good you are at being a boxer if you don't have any defense. That's just retarded. That's just dumb. Forehead push-ups coming in with some more love. I'm disappointed Triple D walked in first. Yep. Like I told you guys, if I was Triple D, Team Triple D, I would be pissed and should have used it. And he used a lot of it. He went in there and kicked AJ's ass. Hey, I'm going to tell you guys a funny thing. I talked to a lot. I didn't talk to Showbiz. That's the only person I really didn't talk to. But I talked to Bruce Vane. Bruce Vane, I called Bruce Vane like right after the fight. And Bruce was like, "What's up?" I'm laughing. He's like, "Man, what's wrong?" I said, "Man, you didn't see that?" He said, "See what?" I say, "The AJ and Dubois fight." He said, "No, I thought they fought at 10. I say, "Yeah, idiot. 10 o'clock this time." I didn't say idiot, but yeah, motherfucker. 10 o'clock their time. He said, "Oh, shit." Yeah, man. So we had a great time. It was one-sided beatdown. I told Showbiz AJ would get KO live. Yeah. Yeah, I got to call him now. Yeah, I'm going to call him now. But I think Showbiz honestly was still on live, you know. I did damn near 7 hours, so 7 hours, bro. Kurt, if Joshua fought anyone in the top 15, he would have lost to them all. I don't know. But I tell you this. You would see a totally, like him saying I'm effing switched on and all that. No, he was just ready to knock out Dubois. He wasn't ready for Dubois to knock him out. He wasn't preparing for him for his attack. He wasn't prepared, people. He was prepared to do the damage. He wasn't prepared to protect from getting damaged. There's the difference. Hard work, dedication. Absolutely. You better ask Floyd Money Mayweather. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. And that's one thing about, look. That's one thing about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, right? Floyd Mayweather was always prepared. He was always prepared. He wasn't going to go out like Joshua did. You got to ask yourself, what's Joshua's focal point? You got to ask yourself, what's his focal point? AJ doesn't have a glass chin, just bad recovery. Well, I hear you, dude. You know? So, out of 435 votes, okay, 53% says he has a glass chin. I don't think so. What's your prediction for the rematch? I didn't see, you know what, to be fair, I didn't see a lot of AJ stuff. I seen a lot of Dubois stuff, and I seen how Dubois, was working on defense and stuff like that because that was the whole issue. Yo, bro, you're gonna need it because AJ can crack. Look what he did to one of the best chins in the business, or the best chin, or the one of the best new chins in the business. Because Francis Ngannou was a new cat. Francis Ngannou was a guy that actually could take a punch. Shit, he took an elbow from Tyson Fury. He's never been knocked out in the UFC, and AJ flatlined him. You know what I mean? So really having a chin didn't matter or not. It's just up to the person that can take his shot. Bars. Kurt's prediction is that Joshua will KO in the rematch. I think Joshua will knock him out in the rematch. I just think it will happen. I think, and it's because this is what happened the last time. People thought, oh man, AJ's finished. He's a hype job. He got a glass chin. He sucks. He's trash. He's this, he's that. Okay, fight again. Now, he did box to victory or whatever, but at the same exact time, everybody was already on the bandwagon of Andy Ruiz, a guy that they hardly knew. If you've seen anything about him and Joseph Parker, they fought tooth and nail, and Joseph Parker came out on top. Okay? You know what I mean? See, what people don't understand. Now, could Dubois possibly go in there and put it on him again and just go in there and run over him with full confidence? Yeah, he could. He could. You know what I mean? But more than likely, I think he'll come in overconfident and get knocked out. And see, they'll be foolish if they think that Daniel Dubois is not indestructible. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think that AJ will knock him out. And then here's the problem. They'll probably have a trilogy. AJ might have him a new dancing partner. Everybody's talking about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury may not be the person that we need to really big up. Big up Daniel Dubois to fight AJ again to get 2 victories back to back. But if Daniel Dubois wants to fight Usyk and gets that opportunity, I won't fight that either. You know what I mean? Because I think he's earned enough to get a rematch. You know what I mean? No, they can't have a trilogy. I mean, shit, Wilder and Fury did. Miller lasted longer. Miller lasted to the 10th round. But he was getting thumped too. He just didn't have gas. Look, I'm not against any fight now. All I know, there's a new guy on the scene that is at the top because he's beat one of the top kings. I do know that. And his name is Daniel Triple D Dubois. The D is for dynamite, not for dickhead, not for dumbass. Okay? Dubois versus Parker Bacali. Yo, if he fights Bacali, I would love, bro, that probably will be a war. Think about Dubois versus Bacali. Bro, Dubois versus Bacali would be an absolute war. The way Bacali fights versus Daniel Dubois with that chin, and he's ready to get it in. Bars, bro, that would be fire. Give me that fight. Dillian White's too old. Tyson Fury may be too old. Joshua's damn near 35. He may can do something in the rematch, but who knows? But not Mr. 31 years of age, or is he 32? Is Martin McCauley 31 or 32? Who cares? He's still young, right? Fighting a guy that's 27 to another guy that's 31, possibly 32. Yes, the fight should be absolutely lit. I would love to see that fight. Kurt, if AJ faces Fury next, will it be too late? Like criticism, Pacquiao versus Mayweather effect? I don't know. I mean, Fury tried to fight him after he got whooped by Alexander Usyk for the second time, didn't he? Bacali will KO Dubois, but it would come to be a 50-50. Somebody that big and tall, bro? I mean, all those dudes are big, you know? So, yes. Frank might. No. You know what, though? Exactly. Ask Skip. Appreciate you. Frank ain't going to want that fight. Frank would rather fight an easier fight for Daniel Dubois that makes more money, like a what? An AJ rematch. Bacali beats Dubois and then AJ beats Bacali. I don't know about that. You know, because AJ got to show me that he's defense worthy. He got to show me that he can protect himself. If he can't show me that he can protect himself, I don't like that. AJ Smith coming in with that $5 love. AJ put on that muscle to work through the punches like Big Baby, but as soon as he started backpedaling, it slowed him down. You know what? Listen. Counterpunch to you. That's exactly what happened. He got in there and those damn muscles betrayed his ass. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Dubois. Danny Dubois is a young, heavy, natural, like you call it, dude, say natty, right? Yeah. AJ just put on a bunch of muscle. If you seen AJ back in the day, you would see how he was naturally built. He was tall and he was lean, long neck motherfucker. And he was, that's why when Dillian White said, "Hey, that lanky piece of shit over there," that's why Joshua was pissed, because he knew him from a long time ago, and he knew AJ wasn't Mr. Muscles. He was a leaner, thinner guy. AJ put on that weight because I think he had a complex about being too skinny. That's what I think, bro. AJ was backpedaling from the off. What are you talking about? Get Rob back in the corner and F those hangers on and yes men off AJ, then might just regain. I know AJ smokes Triple D in a rematch, but if they didn't and it went to the same way, he needs to call it a day. Yeah, there's no need for him to come back to the sport of boxing no more, because, see, at this point, if you're really a fan of somebody, you have to consider their health. Why would you, why would you inherit the whole world and you lose your soul? And in this case, his health, because that's his real wealth. For me, I don't think that it was AJ's weight or deposition. I think it's because AJ is too stiff when it gets hit, that doesn't ride shots well, and he has a susceptible temple when it gets hit. Oh, okay. Now, because he didn't get hit in the temple. He didn't get hit in the temple. He got hit in the chin. Bro, Danny Dubois turned into a sniper. Danny Dubois was like a damn, what do you call those guys? A long shark enforcer. He came to break something. It's the dough, Joshua. We got to break something. You got it? Ben Davison has already been sacked. Nah, don't say that. I'd be pissed off if they did that. Brazil, what was he doing there? Brazil! Who's the daddy? Who's the daddy? That's what he was doing. Fight. That's what he was doing. But Coley and Caballo can beat Joshua right now. Probably so, bro. Probably anybody could beat Joshua right now, because I think he's feeling like 253 pounds of shit. That's what I think. So I think people should remember, if you're fans of AJ, remember this before me jumping off of here. If you're friends of AJ, remember something. Don't diss him too hard, but make him understand that what he did was unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? And he should, honestly respect himself by respecting the people that he's supposed to fight for, because obviously he wasn't prepared. So if you weren't prepared, how does that reflect the people that you're supposed to be fighting for? Needless to say, that's the fans of him, which is us, right? So if he didn't do what he's supposed to do, the question is why? That's what he needs to figure out and fix that. Find it and then fix it. If it's ego, if it's a yes man, if it's too much tang, right? If it's too much of whatever, Bobby Collins in the building, counterpunch to you. If it's too much of anything, let it go. You know what I mean? That's what he needs to work on. So, yeah, don't diss AJ like that. This is his first time getting knocked spark out, though. So that changes things. So let's see how AJ develops. If he needs to take a trip in a dark room or whatever he needs to do, go to the church or the mosque, or the synagogue or wherever he prays and whoever he prays to. There's only one God anyway. So whatever he needs to do mentally or whatever to get himself back, that's what he needs to do. Kurt, the only bad thing about Joshua losing to Dubois is that the Fury fangirls were happy. Yeah, they were happy, but how happy are you supposed to be without seeing a fight? I never seen fight fans in my whole life that's happy for a fight not to happen. It's just retarded. But guys, this is Reflections. It was a very good night of boxing. You guys kept it live once again. I don't know if AJ's Muslim or not. I know he mentioned I know he said God, but I don't know, that could mean anything. So, it is what it is, guys. I thank you guys for coming on. God bless you. Appreciate the super chats, the love, the support always. We'll be going live tomorrow morning to talk about all three of these guys as a whole in the last division of this generation concerning the Kings. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to jump off of here. Be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And everyone, each and everyone, has been counterpunched. Peace.